Howdy folks, Leo Alderpold. Well, welcome to the interior of my car for the umpteenth time this week. So I've come out for a bit of a walk today. Weather's holding off, which is nice. So I'm actually going to get out into the woods. The reason though I'm doing this video in the car is for practical purposes. Partially because I've got things to hand which I want to show you. And partially because when I'm out about, I'm usually using my GoPro, and the upload speed for my videos using my GoPro is just stroke-inducingly slow. Probably takes me about 24, maybe 36 hours to upload a 15-minute video, let's say, if I'm using the GoPro. But it's a lot faster from this phone. So if I just record on the phone and then upload directly either over my network or when I get back home, for some reason it only takes a couple of hours. So that's why I'm doing it on the phone, and I've got a little hooky thing here in the car that I can hang the phone on. So anyway, so this is two videos in one, because there are two challenges, or whatever you want to call them, running around in the community at the moment. The first, which I've made reference to recently a couple of times, is the 3 Pipes Challenge. Now, I got nominated by Kent, aka Wheeled Piper, or Wheel Piper 2. Can't remember his channel name. But you guys probably know who he is anyway. So, finally getting around to responding, Kent. Thanks for the nomination. And hopefully I'll see you this evening on Zoom. 3 Pipe Challenge. So, best smoker. I've picked this one. This is a Blakemar Canadian, rusticated. That somebody sent to me a couple of years ago now. Can't remember who sent it to me, so apologies. But I think it might have been Ed Simpkins. But I know he's also sent me other pipes of this ilk, so I might be getting it confused. Anywho, my apologies to whoever sent this to me. Now, I've got a bit of a confession to make, because at first I didn't like this pipe very much. I didn't like the rustication of it. I didn't like the fact that the bowl's really big and the stem's really skinny. There's something about the proportions of it that I just didn't quite work for me. I've just given this a bit of a clean up actually over the last couple of days. I've cleaned up that vulcanite stem that was pretty much yellow white, given it a bit of a polish and everything. And the reason I've done that is because I've taken to smoking this pipe quite a lot recently, because it smokes fantastically. It really is an astonishingly good smoker. Really big tobacco chamber, so it's a really good long smoke. Yeah, so I'm going to pick that as a best smoker, but it's a difficult question to answer, because in reality, well, we smoke pipes that smoke well. We don't really tend to smoke pipes that don't smoke well. So yeah, brilliant pipe, brilliant smoker. Next one, pipes that you always reach for. Again, it's difficult, isn't it? How can you answer that question? I'm going to go with my Sir Douglas, another Blakemar. So wow, Blakemar's getting a plugging here. Yeah, my old Blakemar, probably from the 1960s. Sir Douglas, for the simple reason is that this just fits in a small pocket, smokes like a champ. It is my motorbike pipe, because if I'm wearing a sort of fairly tight leather jacket, it's a pipe that I can stick in my pocket and it doesn't bulge or, you know, dig into me or anything like that. It's a sort of fairly small pipe that suits going into a leather jacket. So I'm going to go with that one as the pipe I always reach for. Although, again, yeah, bit of a difficult question to answer that one. And thirdly, it's the pipe that surprised you the most. Well, this may or may not come as a surprise to you folks, but it certainly came as a surprise to me. And that is my Peterson System 303. Well, I really thought that I wasn't going to like this pipe when I bought it, which kind of makes you question my mentality as to why I bought it in the first place, because I was fairly sure that I wasn't going to get on with it. But I think it came about as a conversation I'd had on Zoom with the guys when we meet occasionally on a Wednesday or a Sunday. And Kent, Two-Wheel Piper, he's really into his system pipes, or into his well pipes, I think they're known as. Other manufacturers make them. So I thought I'd give one of these a go. And I had a bit of money burning a hole in my pocket momentarily. So I thought, well, I'll take a plunge and get one. The other reason I didn't think I'd like this is the P-lip. Because, yeah, I've had one pipe with a P-lip before. Really didn't like it. Because I like to be able to put a pipe cleaner through a pipe. So that was another reason why I didn't think I'd like this pipe. But as you'll know from all of my videos, pretty much since I bought this in the beginning of January, this is my daily smoker, because it's just brilliant. So that is the pipe that surprised me the most. I'm surprised as to how much I like it. And I'm going to get some more of these. So there you go. Those are my 3 pipes. Now, as for nominations, I'm fairly late to the party. And also, I'm pretty crap at this. Excuse me. Pretty much everybody that I was going to nominate has already been nominated or has already done their VR for 3 pipes or whatever. So I've only got one, and I know he's also been nominated, but he hasn't done a video yet. And that's Timber Drifter. So Timber Drifter, pull your finger out, mate, and do us your favourite 3 your 3 pipes. Best smoker, always reach for, and one that surprised you the most. There you go. That's my nomination. So I think I said at the beginning of this video that I was going to roll 2 into 1, because there's 2 things running around in the community at the moment, and the second is the 2 tobaccos that I do not get on with. Well, the first will probably come as a surprise to nobody if you've seen my most recent videos, and that's the Kendall Black Cherry. I probably should have done a better review as to why I don't like this tobacco, but yeah, I had a bit of a hankering to get a cherry tobacco because I'm very impressionable, and a few of the people that I've been watching on YouTube have been talking about cherry tobaccos or smoking cherry tobaccos or whatever. So I thought, do you know what? I haven't smoked a cherry tobacco since the 1990s, and I didn't like it then. But my tastes have changed a lot over the years. The 1990s was 20 odd years ago. So what the heck? I'll give a cherry tobacco a go. Didn't want to get one of those horrible sickly American claggy yucky blends. I thought I'll go for something British, you know, because Gowith and Hogarth and Sam Gowith always knock out good tobaccos. So I went for theirs. And as you all know, it's chuffing horrible. Do you know what it reminds me of? When I was a child, I used to collect pencil erasers that always had some kind of berry smell to them or something like that. And everything about this tobacco just... it's like smoking some petrochemical-based pencil eraser with some artificial flavouring that isn't remotely of cherries. Actually, it tastes to me more like plastic or something. It's just, everything about this is wrong. It's just wrong. This is not something that you should be combusting and inhaling into your body. It's just wrong. So yeah, KBC, goodbye. The other one I didn't really get on with, it's probably a difficult one, you know, because I've got fairly open mind with as far as tobaccos go. But I'm going to say Three Nuns. Because, yeah, I don't see what all the fuss is about. I see a lot of people raving about Three Nuns, and to me it was just meh. I've had far, far better tobaccos than Three Nuns. So, it just gave me tongue bite. Didn't do anything for me at all other than burn my tongue, something rotten. So yeah, that's my two tobaccos that I don't like. That pretty much sums up this video, I guess. So the rain's eased off today. It's kind of overcast, misty, low cloud, but it's atmospheric. It's okay. So I'm going to go for a bit of a ramble. I've got my wellies on. But I'll just show you around where I am now while there's nobody around. Because I thought this was hilarious. I kind of came out into the countryside to get a breath of fresh air. Found myself parked next to the biggest heap of horse shit that I've ever seen. No idea why that's there. Just dumped at the side of the bloody road. Oh, God, people. Drive me nuts. So, yeah, I'm going to go and pull up, lock up the car and go for a stomp through these here woods. In a place that I've not visited before. So I'm exploring my local area still. Anyway, on that note, you folks take care. I will catch you again soon. Hopefully not inside my car next time. Okay, peace, take care.